yet. I don't know what the fucking deal is. Hey!
Hey, y'all. Y'all.
Are you from the South?
I am from the South.
No, you're not. You're from the
Are
North.
you still having music on?
Oh.
Hey, y'all.
You are not from the South.
Yes, I'm from the
You are from the North. Kentucky is the North.
Listen, we think that we're Southerners. I know it's a little... When you move to Alabama, you learn a real Southerner. So, welcome to episode 69. It's going to be a wild night tonight.
69.
Yes. Oh, that's good, Jay. 6'9".
Yeah. Episode 69 is going to be our last for a little bit just because we got Christmas next Thursday and then New Year's.
Yeah, and then New Year's, and then, we may have to take a little break. We may have to become a little more sporadic even than we already are.
I don't really like to hear that.
We'll have to see.
We'll just see how it goes. But Christmas.
Sometimes Thursday evenings get a little crowded.
A little drunken.
In
our house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've decided that we've been, maybe it's a New Year's resolution that we don't drink as much brown water. But then again, we have quite a few days till New Year's, so.
Neil is in the house. Either today or yesterday was Neil's birthday.
Happy birthday, Neil.
So the reason I'm confused about which day it is for his birthday is because Neil is in Australia currently.
Wow.
He and his wife Amanda are visiting his son and his wife.
They sure do love to travel. Go on holiday.
And so he's down in Australia. We believe this is the first blender to have ever watched our show from Australia.
Oh, I think you're probably right,
which is
Jay.
pretty freaking sweet.
That's amazing.
So, what up, Neil?
Yes.
What up, Amanda? And what up, Neil's son and his wife?
So old Courtney had to have the glasses on this evening. The contacts, we're not cooperating with the old eyes. Those that wear the contacts know that.
What does that mean?
Your eyes, they get tired. Like, it's hard for the contact to latch onto them, and it's blurry, and sometimes it's just better to just go with the glasses.
Okay. So. My name is Blurry Eyes.
What are we going to talk about tonight, Jay?
You want to go through the syllabus?
Is it the wheat before Christmas?
It is. You thought it was clever, didn't you?
I thought that was very clever.
The wheat before Christmas. We talked last week that we were going to do this OLD FITZ 9, which we've had for a minute. Cuz and Becky had alerted us that was available at the Heaven Hill September drop, I think it was. Mm-hmm. And so we blitzed over there and got our hands on that bitch. And you were so stoked to get a hold of that. Why?
I was so stoked because of the beautiful decanter.
Can you show your hand on that again?
It's this beautiful decanter right here. It's very nice.
Y'all got any towel? An intern needs to get us a towel. Guys, can we not?
Is that like the towel that I showed you that came up on Facebook for us to buy?
Yeah, it was like the official bat rag. You can do that.
I was like, don't worry about those sheets anymore, guys.
Cousin mentions that we should consider the old elk weeded. Cousin is a little bit of a connoisseur of the old elks.
Yes.
They have a very cool top. Possibly the coolest top outside of a Daniel Weller. Some would say a Blanton's is a great top. This is a cool top.
It is a cool top.
Reminds me of the gear shifter on a BMW iX that I would love to have in my driveway, but my name's
We don't have a driveway, so it would be
Howard
hard
Hughes.
to put it there.
That's right, I have an apron. I don't have a driveway, right, Courtney?
That's right.
And Chipper says, Mav can clean that up.
Gross.
All right, so we're going to do the OLD FITZ 9, which we've had in the bullpen for a minute.
Yep.
And then we're going to compare that to the Weller 12, which is a classic weeder that me, Courtney, and definitely Cousin in our blind taste tests enjoyed. I don't know that Becky loved that one, but that's fine, whatever. 3 out of 4 ain't bad, right? And we'll compare the weeders, and then we will do some photos, including a couple that you don't even know about yet.
Okay,
I'd be interested
I can't
to see
wait
what
to
you
see.
think about that. And Courtney's Cornir.
Yes.
And
Once again, Jay complained about it.
This was the worst one yet.
It's not the worst one. It's more of a conversation topic, not necessarily like a lineup.
Okay,
So,
that's how you
say.
This is your defense every time it's a topic where I have no room to move.
But every single time people have volunteered information and given their input. I think it's very important, Jay.
Favorite LA Kings forwards from the 90s that wore 99. I'll say Wayne Gretzky. What's your choice? The day Luke Robitaille wore a 99 jersey is a joke? Okay, there you go. There's your answer.
Jay.
Neil says snakes and spiders. We could write a song about it. But thankfully no Georgia or Bama fans.
Aww.
He hasn't been barked at yet.
That's good.
And as I've been telling everyone these last weeks, everybody's always like, Jay, who are you pulling for in the big game? You hate Alabama, right? I say, I've never been barked at by a Bammer.
That is true.
Never. Not one time has a Bammer gotten on all fours and gone...
A grown-ass man doing it. Not even like a 14-year-old. Like a grown-ass man doing it. Just crazy.
So on this one, I don't know how I feel about it. You know, I grew up kind of hating Oklahoma because when you're in Oklahoma...
Wait a minute.
I grew up in Oklahoma. I went to high school in Oklahoma. You got to pick between OU and Oklahoma State. I kind of liked Oklahoma State more at the time. My friends went to OU, Matt and Will, who you know. And I don't know. We'll just see how it goes.
We'll see.
Sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into a American football show. We've also got news. One of it goodish and one of it kind of sobering a little bit. So
once again.
Let's get into some bourbon drinking, shall we? That's kind of what we do on this show.
Well, you got to drink your little sip first.
Oh, yeah. This is like a little
yeah, a little Buffalo Trace to wet the whistle.
Just a little something on the tip to kind of let you know what's coming later.
That's right. Let's get you a little wet over there. How's that going?
You tell me. What's up, girl?
So we have our expensive cat sitting over here next to us who decided to have some digestive issues this week. And, of course, when you go to the vet, they're like, oh, well, we can do this, 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 and this, and this. And I'm like, no, we just need to make sure he didn't crap in. Yeah, we just don't want him to die. So tell us what we need to do.
It's ones and zeros. He's alive or he's not alive. So there you go. Sweet Cindy did recognize my Luke Robitaille reference and spelled his name correctly.
Nice.
So triple thumbs up for that one.
That's right.
I believe Luke Robitaille wore number 20 for the Kings, though.
I could not tell you.
I was a fan of Luke Robitaille when they were wearing the yellow and purple.
I'm sure he was bleeding on the ice, too, at some point, right?
All right, so Old Fitzgerald, again, we got this to the allocation for a 90. I think it's like technically $89.99 at our ABC. You're never going to find that on the secondary, but that's what we paid for it, and that's what Cousin Becky paid for it, and that's what anybody else who came over to the allocation paid for it. We're very happy with that. Courtney loves the...
I love the decanter. It will probably make its space on our bar top now because it is a pretty one. It's time to switch a couple out. So.
Ravin says, I wonder how fast the team of Jay and Courtney could kill a bottle of bourbon.
The problem is that has been done before. So like,
oh, it has.
Yeah,
indeed.
it's a challenge that has been accepted previously. And the problem is that if you're drinking fast, you don't realize how drunk you're getting. Like if you're just sitting there just drinking it like you're drinking water, I mean, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me at Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow. We did talk about that on the show. You got a little woozy.
I did. The garbage can jumped out at me.
And you're a very advanced drinker.
I am.
And I was disappointed, but also amused.
I mean, it was fun. It wasn't like I was...
No, we were just chilling at the house.
Both of us are fun drunks.
Sweet Cindy, says she's a big hockey fan, watching the Blackhawks right now. No Bedard. Oh. Courtney was a hockey fan when we played NHL '94 in the dorms all the time.
Yes.
With Jeremy Roenick.
Let him go. Oh,
fight.
That
was really fun. Detlef Schrumpf says, no bourbon tonight. We could write a song about it. No bourbon tonight, my party. No bourbon tonight in my pee-pee.
I'm so sorry about that, though.
He's drinking moonshine from Spartanburg, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
130 proof white lightning.
Is there a Spartanburg, North Carolina?
He's in it, so yes.
I don't believe that.
He's in it, right?
No other place is named Spartanburg.
What?
I don't believe that. Yeah, Detlef, let's correct that.
Don Proper Dickens says that's a cool ass looking bottle.
Yes, it is.
It is. It might be our favorite bottle that we've got now.
It just is totally like the 50s, 60s decanter that was sitting out with your grandma when she'd have a nightly little toddy.
You're not speaking my language there. Tootsie was not a big drinker.
Oh.
Eric G, last name redacted, says he's ready to break out the funnel.
That's right.
Chipper says we all step out of bounds every now and again.
Thank you for defending me.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
I have stepped out of bounds at your location a time or two there, Chipper. Let's see. Don Proper says that's what happened the night I was slurring in here so bad. Had too much. Rookie move.
Listen, we've all been there.
He was going to Beer Earths. Detlef says NHL 95 Rangers were my team. Let's think about who the Rangers would have had at that point.
I have no idea.
I'm thinking they would have had Messier maybe at that stage, or was he still with the Kings? And they would have had, I can't really remember. I don't think Rangers were really somebody I was fucking with at that time. I was using the Kings, Canucks, who had some really fast number 9. Mike Madonna, maybe? I don't remember.
You can't ask
You aren't
me
going
that.
to. Jeremy Roenick at that time was with the Blackhawks, so that's how long ago that was. Sweet Cindy says, love JR. Remember when he was a kid, Jeremy Roenick came up as a big, big deal at the time. For some reason, I've got him and Kurt Schilling mixed up in my head. They're different guys, but they look kind of similar to me.
I was correct, Jay. It was South
How long
Carolina.
was the Ole Miss drain Jay tried to sew that stag?
When his high school daughter had to come home and help him down the stairs? Gosh, what year was that?
I can't even blame Becky and Chris
Was that
on that
19?
because it was 18, and I
18.
can't blame Becky and Chris because they were in North Carolina, so they couldn't have saved me.
Oh, Becky was in Atlanta with me.
There was no one to save me. There was no one to save me. And that's one of those things I see on Reddit. They say, what is a great piece of advice you, as someone older, can tell someone younger? And they say, no one's here to save you. And I go, Ole Miss drunk night. I learned that fucking lesson.
Mine would be nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I'm just glad that I got backed up on the main board when they said, this dumbass Auburn mod is on the line getting drunk as shit. And this guy goes, well, at least he's out there pounding fucking stag. That shit's hard to do. And I was like, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the endorsement.
Detlef has redacted and says, oops, South Carolina. AA is right. She is often right.
Yes, we have stayed in Spartanburg, South Carolina.
We have. It's been a minute.
Yes, it's been a minute, but we also ate outside of there at a Quincy's, was it?
Yes,
The
I believe
Quincy's?
it was, yeah.
The people we were traveling with were going through a mega snowstorm, like epic. What year was that?
93. Superstorm at 93.
Yes, we're driving through that in the North Carolina mountains, and he's like, I'm hungry. I want some beef.
I want some meat.
I want some meat.
We
And I
said,
was like, we
we'll
can go to McDonald's right here. We're going to get you some meat. And he's like, no.
I want a steak.
I want a steak. And I was like, you ain't getting a steak when it's snowing like this.
Do you see what's happening around us? Bro, this interstate's going to be closed in 2 hours.
Jay was driving his dad's, what's that thing
Passenger
called?
van, conversion van.
Conversion van. But what was it called? It was like a, you know what I'm talking about.
It was like a Ford big-ass van.
Had like a fucking table in the back and like, yeah, it was.
We made it through, but not because of Joe.
Ooh,
I said, Joe, all right, so we ate at Quincy's. I also was there most recently for the tailback, the 5-star tailback that went to South Carolina. Marcus Lattimore. He did his event in Spartanburg, and I was there in a church.
Interesting.
Let's see, runner 24 says NHL Fast Guy 95. Pavel Bure, 100% could have been him. And also Jaromir Jagr, who was playing.
Jaromir Jagr.
He may have played the whole time, but he's playing for the Sabres at that point. But Pavel Bure was playing for the Canucks, I think, yeah. Let's see, Detlef reminds me on the Rangers, Messier, Mike Leach, and Mike Richter was top tier as a goalie. Damn right he was. Really good. Let's see, Sweet says Eddie O and Brian Noonan, also former Hawks, were on that Ranger team. Eddie O, now a famed horse racing analyst on NBC.
Well, here's the thing. There's very few people down here in the South that know much about ice hockey.
Well, she's not.
I know, but I'm just saying. There's a lot
Yeah.
of people down here that don't know jack squat about ice hockey.
All right, so we're going to pour this up or what?
Let's
Pour
go.
up that old
Try it.
Fitz.
Okay, let's see what this pop sounds like. I'm excited because it's like a glass bottle with a glass, what do you call this thing?
I don't know.
Lid? I don't know. Wait a minute. Okay, hang on. Here we go.
But
Oh, God, it's hard. It's really hard.
oh,
I'm having a hard time here.
is it coming at all? Oh,
Yeah. Oh, that was a nice and sweet and innocent.
it was kind of a
little pop.
house of treble, but
Yeah. But man, feel that thing.
yeah, it's substantial.
It's hefty. So is this bottle. I'm so excited. I bet this has a good glug. Hold on. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah, I think you can hear
That's
it.
a nice glug.
This could also fit some other places, Courtney.
Is it your butt plug?
No, I was gonna say like a pacifier. What the fuck? Why does it go to butt play?
It's episode 69.
Guys, what the hell? I don't know.
Look, it's hard to shove it back in, so we're just gonna leave it like that.
Running 24 says Pablo Bure, a Canuck, at least to start his career, back when the Canucks were like black, yellow, and orange. Which they are not anymore.
I cannot give you any notes because my nose is full of snot.
And,
but cheers to that.
Wait, hold on. The Avalanche would have had Joe Sakic, and he had a winger. Oh, Peter Forsberg were really good too. Let's see. Eric G, last name redacted, says Jay is really enjoying Courtney struggling with that top. Oh, I like this nose. What is this?
I didn't get much nose. That's a problem.
Is your nose stopped up again?
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all, we have a great way of dealing when, like, one of us gets sick and then the other one gets sick. Like, one of us gets an antibiotic and we split it. Isn't that great?
We split it. That's what good couples do.
It's like exactly what you're not supposed to do.
Maverick, don't do it. I get, like, Werther's on the nose of this bad boy. Like caramel.
That tastes like...
That's good, man. It smells like Werther's.
It's thick.
So Detlef said, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've left them NHL 95 and NBA Jam after school with snacks.
With snacks.
Yo, NHL 94, which was the first really good one. NHL 93 was like, it was almost there, but not quite. 94 and 95 were really the best ones. We did a thing, my fraternity did a Nintendo-thon, where we played Nintendo for 24 hours straight in the chapter room to raise money for kids, for Toys for Tots. It was like aversion therapy for me, bro, because we didn't have online shit back then,
right.
So you just had to sit there and play the computer. I didn't play that game for like months after that. I did pick it up again, but it took a while, bro. Just sitting down there by myself. And there were only like 5 or 6 of us that were like committed to doing this shit. And by the time it got to 2 or 3 in the morning, like Courtney and like maybe 2 other girlfriends were the only people that would even come visit us anymore.
I was like, I'm going to go to bed. I don't know about y'all. That's kind of like what I say to our daughter when she's like, yeah, heading into work. I'm like, going home, going to bed.
Here's a new idea for Courtney's Corner. Favorite color of butt plug?
Oh, okay. That's
I would
fun.
probably say brown would be a good one because it just kind of
blends in.
Well, you don't know what you are or aren't dealing with.
I'm gonna go with this guy. Like he's
I was gonna say pacifier, and you go right to butt. I'm like, what are we doing? You could have said ear.
I'm not gonna put this in my ear.
Good.
No. If so, I need a diamond that size. How about that? A Kardashian diamond that size. Like, here we go. Look at that, Jay. It's perfect.
That's the kind you wanted for your engagement. I said, sweetie, I don't have any money right now.
No, that's what your daughter says she wants. That's a big rock.
Well, the
I was
kids
like, girl,
today
come on now.
They're cool with the fake ones. Maddie's cool with the fake ones.
Not a fake one. Not a fake one. Not a... well, we're going to pretend that we're all concerned about the mining in Africa for the diamonds. No.
Okay, so what do you call those diamonds now that are not truly authentic, but they're not truly fake either?
They are lab simulated.
Lab diamonds. All right, cool. Eric G, last name redacted, says NHL 94 is the best hockey game ever. I recently played it, like in the last 2 years. I still have my Sega, my Genesis, and it hooks up. It doesn't look good, but it'll hook up to the TV. Plays like on half the screen or whatever. Yeah. It's still a good game. Okay, so thoughts on this? It definitely got like a caramel creamy on the nose.
I got a caramel.
And it's got that weeder kind of, I don't know what you call it. Funk. But not bad funk.
Not a bad funk. Earthy. It's a little earthy.
Super balanced.
But it's only 100 proof because it's bottled in bond, so... I don't know. I'm not usually hot to trot over 100 proof, but I like this. It's a little thicker. To me,
for 100, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not right up our alley though, because we usually like 110 or higher.
Yeah, but the Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond is one of my favorites, so it's hard to go wrong. But
this is
beautiful
good.
decanter will be sitting on my bar because it's purdy.
Maverick, don't eat your foot. It's not a delicacy. God damn it. Stop it. All right, I'm getting creamy vanilla, a little bit of that funk, a little bit of pepper. Fortunately, I don't get any like ethanol or like that nasty shit.
I need another pour. Let's see what.
But it is a little light. It's balanced at least. So it's like kind of one click below moderate on heat, but it's the whole way through.
Yeah.
So I like that.
It's consistent. I like that too.
But it's not super sweet.
No.
This is a nice balanced bourbon. Here's the problem. If it was actually 90, I mean, that's what we paid for this bottle. But if you want to go get one tomorrow, like, ain't no fucking way you're going to pay 90 for it.
I know.
It's going to be like 190. And then when you get into there, you get some really good bourbons at that point, you know? Why does your dog keep trying to eat his foot?
Because he's weird.
Maverick, I'll throw this water bottle at you. Stop.
Come here.
You're being a dick.
Come here.
Remember when you told me to tell you when you're being a dick? You're being a dick.
Come here. There you go.
Maverick vision, Maverick vision.
He's just being. He's being.
Let's
He's a
see.
bad dog.
Let's see what Sweet Cindy says. I'm drinking the OLD FITZ 7. Don't have the 9. Not bad. Not worth the price. That's exactly how I feel about this. Glad to have it. Glad that Cuz told me about it. Not regretful over $90, but would be regretful if it was $200.
Raven has a.
OLD FITZ is
Yes.
a Heaven Hill product, correct? It
That
didn't
is
used to
correct.
be.
Right.
It is
was.
currently. It was purchased
It was
away from her
Stitzel-Weller. It was
grandmother's
Stitzel-Weller.
distillery
Yeah.
back in.
When you go to
70s?
Stitzel-Weller, there's a big smokestack there that says OLD FITZ.
Oh, I
on
thought that
it.
was an homage to me.
The big smokestack?
Yeah, the big obelisk.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
One of the Pipe Layer Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it's a Heaven Hill product, but not an original Heaven Hill product.
Right, it's really Stitzel-Weller.
They stole it. Well, they bought it.
No, they bought it.
They bought it when Stitzel-Weller was broke, as they are again.
Let's see, Don Property says randomly Tiger Woods PGA Tour 03 best golf game ever. I actually thought about playing or getting a hold of another PGA game, but apparently Tiger's not the cover guy anymore. Maybe he's like...
He's a little old for that.
No, I think he's just kind of had some shady shit going on in his life, like getting his ass beat by his wife at the golf club or whatever.
Jay, that was never proven. He deserved every swing.
We've all had our ass beat by our wife, okay? But it wasn't with a golf club. In my case,
true.
it was with a field hockey stick. But nobody saw it.
Yeah, no witnesses.
Nobody saw it.
It's your word against mine.
Let's see. Runner 24 says Mav eating his foot worse than rubbing one out on the carpet.
Yeah. Eating his foot is worse because it just sounds so disgusting.
It's like all you hear is, and you're like, he's not eating anything.
Yes.
And when he's rubbing his balls on the carpet, well, he doesn't have balls, but he's rubbing his wiener on the carpet. He just goes down the hall, like on his belly, going, like it's just weird. I worry that when we have guests, like if Colleen comes up here in a couple weeks, she's going to be like, what is this dog doing?
He's rubbing his dick on the
Please
carpet.
don't
We
rub
always
your
say
dick
that.
on my carpet if you don't mind.
I don't have the Heaven Hill bottle and bond up here, so we can't do that.
Yeah, we do. It's up here somewhere.
No, I have it downstairs. I thought I finished it.
You said this last week, and then I pulled it up. Look at this, Courtney.
Oh, well, looky there. How about that?
That's a great idea.
Now, much prettier bottle.
Let's see. Eric, last name G, redacted, says it's not a beating if you enjoy it, Jay. He's talking about when you...
No witnesses.
It's been a long time. Don Properdigan says, can you rehash the thing about Courtney's grandmother being in the bourbon game? That's interesting and has slipped my memory. Let's do it.
So, my great uncle, Joyce's father, so great uncle, was a Stitzel. Yeah, he was a Stitzel. He was actually, when you go back and you look at the, what are those things called the government does every year?
A census.
Census. When you go back and look at the 1910 census, it says, I can't remember his first name, Stitzel, and it says distiller.
George Stitzel?
Is it George? Shit, George. Okay. And it says distiller, anyway, so he was a distiller. And that was my grandmother's family. She was Joyce Stitzel Russell before she got married, and then she's Joyce Russell Broaddus. So, anyway, they were in the game back in the day. Stitzel-Wellers had a very rough life as a distillery.
Yeah.
They're still basically kicking it out, but not much. They just basically house bourbon now. Yeah, unfortunately, when they went broke and they sold their shit to Heaven Hill and Buffalo Trace,
Yeah.
because Buffalo Trace was the pappy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the pappy was there for. When they sold that shit off, they, basically went down to just a few barrels and then started kind of over again.
Right now, they're almost kind of like, I feel like they're like almost a fake distillery. They're not fake.
Right.
They're owned by Diageo, and all they actually make is Blade & Bow and Bullet. But like Bullet, they don't even make it look like it's theirs. They make Bullet look like its own thing. So it's really just Blade & Bow.
Yeah.
And I love Blade & Bow, and the reason I like it is because we have a story to it, but that's that. There we go. Eric G, last name redacted, says, thank you, Courtney. Can I have another? Because some people just like to be beaten.
Yeah.
Ravince's Family Tree
Yeah,
101.
I know. It's been a minute. I'll have to actually go back and look at it. I enjoyed. Unfortunately, I learned a lot of this after the elders in the family died, and I didn't get to ask them the good questions.
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn it through ancestry. But it's really cool and fun to dig into that.
It's
stuff.
interesting because your family was on the legitimate side of the liquor business, and my family was on the illegitimate side of the liquor business because my great granddad was a famed bootlegger in central Kentucky, spinning moonshine from county to county. Mm-hmm. And
putting it on the school bus.
Did not realize he was such a gangster until I went to his funeral, and the eulogist was the local, they call him a revenuer, but an IRS, the tax man.
Yeah, the tax man.
Who had put him in jail a couple times, but for whom he had a lot of respect. He wouldn't arrest my great granddad in front of his family. He would take him to another place and arrest him. It's kind of shit that you used to do. That's a proper villain. It's a proper villain.
They put it on the school bus to carry it around. That was my favorite part of the story.
Okay, so I am good with this bourbon. I don't know if I'm satisfied with this bourbon because as you've gotten into my head, the value is always part of the deal.
Well, $90 is okay.
Yeah,
because hey, here's the thing. This comes in just a regular bottle too, and it's cheaper. It does. So you're paying for the bottle with $90, and I'm all for that for $90.
Mr. Mom is in the house.
Hey.
He is not in Oklahoma. He is currently in Texas on a little getaway. So glad to have you, bro. Glad to see you again here with us. We were just pounding some Old FITZ 9 bottled in bond in the badass decanter bottle. I think me, you, cousin Beck saw this down in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. That wasn't in the decanter.
Okay.
So you said that, but I think it's more available not in the decanter than it is in the decanter. And based on some of the news we're going to talk about later, I'm thinking this is going to be the one not in the decanter. I think it's going to be a little more available.
Yep.
It's already more available than it was. I'm going to give this a 3.4 out of 4, of course. Our scores are almost always 2.5 to 4, somewhere in that range. Although I don't
like
know
this, but like you said, I think in a regular bottle, I would give it a 3.3.
3.3.
Yeah.
For Miss Courtney. Those are pretty good scores for both of us.
It's good. It's very good. But it's not going to knock my socks off. But I do think it is a good comparison to the Heaven Hill here. Be interested to see. Even though they're going to be different, totally different mash bills.
I didn't do my research on this one. So
it's not a weeder, so
I can't speak to that.
Yeah. So anyway.
Are you gonna hit that right now?
Well, why not?
Well, no, I'm not. I'm not against it. I'm just saying. Okay. Let's see.
We'll just do a little sip.
Detlef says, so Jay, your dad was basically Tom Hardy from that Lawless movie. I don't know what that means.
I don't know that movie.
My dad was
not his dad, his granddad.
My dad was the straight guy. Like, he was a physician. He's the one that got out of that and went to medical school and all that. They always called him the nerd. It was my granddad who was like running the shit. Well, he was moving the product. It was my great granddad, my grandmom's dad, who was running the show.
He was out at the what's that thing called? The still. The backyard still. So my first hit here, I will tell you the difference. I can definitely tell the difference between the Old FITZ and the Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond, in that the Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond is a smoother drink. It's a little sweeter, The Old FITZ has a little bit of that funk that we talked about, probably because it does have higher concentrate of wheat in it. But if I was to pick between these two, I would still definitely go with the Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond. The Old FITZ is good, but the Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond is just smooth, easy drinker, easy to find. So
Mr. Mom says he had a President's Choice and a Tanyard Hill last night.
Oh, I don't know about Tanyard Hill.
Can't hide money, bro.
I know President's Choice, but I don't know Tanyard
I believe the Tanyard Hill, and I'm not 100% on this, I believe that is a version of the Jack Daniels.
Oh, Mads, checking in for a minute.
Yeah, Mad Dog is in the hizzle.
Go take care of your patients.
I referred to her as Mad Eye with an I.
Nice.
Is she working tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, she's live from Atlanta.
She's live from downtown Atlanta.
We're going to show a picture of you later, Madison. Here, we can just do it right now since she's here.
Or, hopefully.
Oh,
That's not it.
That's not it. That was one I wanted to show you. There it is.
Ah, look. We'll show this picture. Maddie and 4 of her fellow high school classmates.
Wait, I only see 3 of them.
I know, one's missing. Hallie's not there yet. Because that was the night before she came. But look at this. Maddie was so excited. They went to New York together. And first subway ride had to be documented. Of course, it's like 2 a.m. So, anyway, look at that.
First NYC subway.
Yeah, she's so excited. Look at her in her little fur coat, ready to roll. Had to take that. That's of course, little Snapchattery I had to steal.
Yeah, a little Lucy action, little Rimbam action, a little
Deborah. Yes. So, love it.
Legends there. Nice job, man. It's good to be. Let me get back to where we were at the Old FITZ 9. Yeah, we were still doing this. Because we actually just kind of switched over to Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond to see what if it was like it. But it has a different nose. So it must
not be a too crazy night for Mads to be checking in. So that's good.
Don says Maddie is blend draining at work.
Yes. Love it. Supporting the parentals.
And she says that Ravin needs to clock in. The pharmacy is lacking tonight.
They're a little slow.
Maddie's waiting on a med.
Some drugs coming. So. Anyway.
Let's see, Eric G, last name redacted, says I'm a Jack Daniel's single barrel fan.
Okay.
And was given a Tanyard Hill sample. It's good, but not worth over 120s. Tastes like a Red Hot.
Oh, no thank you. A Red Hot reminds me of the first time I tasted the Peerless, didn't they call it cinnamon? It was it was something like that.
Yeah, it was the...
Oh my God, I thought it was on fire. Like it was a
Bridget thought it was too.
Red hot. Yeah, it was not delicious. That was one of the Peerless that I did not enjoy.
Yeah, I didn't love it either, and I love all Peerless.
Yuck.
This is really good too. This, of course, is $45.
Okay, it's here.
Okay.
Hey, go do your job.
Bye, friends. Love y'all. Maddie out. Love you, Mads. This bourbon, by the way, has a completely different flavor profile, like 100%.
It's sweeter.
Sweeter, and it tastes more substantial.
It's this one's thicker. The Old FITZ is thicker on the tongue. It's the mouthfeel is thicker.
Oh, Levin loves that, but this is a little hotter, I think.
You think so?
Just a little bit. I agree the Old FITZ is a little thicker.
It was really funny during my Christmas party to watch because I'm like, oh, y'all have this. This is an easy, smooth drinker. And they're like, because they're just not used to drinking something that's 100
fucking
proof.
Amateur hour up in here,
They're not used to drinking something that's 100 proof. They're used to like mixers and all that kind of stuff.
Mixer, a cordial?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so now it's time to try some Weller 12-year.
Well, let me finish this first, buddy.
It's your problem that you keep pouring these heavy pours.
That was not a heavy pour.
It looks pretty heavy to me. Oh, it's gone, though. Weller 12-year.
Quiet. Hold on. Can y'all hear that?
No, they can't hear shit. He's just chewing on his bone. Weller 12-year straight bourbon with the screw top that turns Courtney off.
It does. This totally turns me off. How can you have a nice bourbon that has a screw top? I don't like it.
Because it's cool. It's kind of like Hooters.
No.
It's really classy, but it's still a little bit unrefined.
No.
Because Hooters is a very classy establishment.
It is not classy. But, so they have a label that is
embossed.
Is that what you call it? It's raised. It's not embossed. I thought was stamped, but I could be wrong. Anyway, it's a raised label. Has a nice feel to it, and then you got this damn screw top. Like it's just so tacky.
All right. Anyway, we've.
You're not gonna hear a pop because it's a damn screw top.
Just grind it off, girl. Grind it off, girl.
Had you opened this before? I hope.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, I didn't hear a crack there.
This was a gift to us from one of the most legendary people in our life, Chris H. Last name redacted. Actually, his name's Chris Hagan, our financial advisor.
We like that.
Oh, we sure do.
We like showing up and getting a bottle of bourbon. I mean, that's always a nice treat.
It's really nice.
Nice treat.
It's also nice when I check my balance every 2 or 3 months and it's up, up, up.
We like that.
We love that. So thank you to Chris for making that happen. This is a very coveted bourbon.
Yeah, that's why I'm so bummed out with the screw top.
12 years old, so that's a little older than you'd normally get on your typical bourbon, and 90 proof, which is a little lower than we would normally be pounding on. I put 160 over here. That's approximately what you would pay for it, I think, on secondary. If you bought this at allocation, it would be like, I don't know, $65 or something. But
You would have to get it.
I'm trying to get the reasonable amount of money you'd have to pay for it, and so there we go. Detlef thinks that the screw top gives him bum wine vibes.
I agree.
Little
It's like wine in a box.
Strawberry Hill or Franzia.
Or wine in a box.
That's Franzia, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't even know what it's called. Meow, meow, meow. All right. I could actually smell this one, though.
Don says a 12-year with a screw top. Is that rare? You got to put your pinky down to sip it. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I must increase my bust. Courtney's in deep thought over there.
We were just talking about cinnamon, and I get cinnamon on the end of this.
Oh, do you? Canoeman is in the hizzle.
Hey, Canoeman.
I was talking to Canoeman about my third car plans, and he thought a Cybertruck was the right answer, which I completely agree with, Canoeman, by the way. He didn't actually say that.
No. Third car plans. No. Not right now.
This has got that Weller nose. I don't know. It just has there's a Weller just smells a certain way. Whether it's green, red, black, blue. I don't know if the CYPB has a nose. I don't drink enough of it.
I mean, I get a little vanilla at first, but then I get cinnamon strong on the end.
That's weird. I don't get cinnamon on the end.
You don't get cinnamon
at
all?
No, not really. This tastes like fruit to me.
Is are my taste buds burnt from all the Dayquil I've had?
I was drinking cherry juice earlier. Somebody on Reddit said cherry juice is really good, so I bought some today.
Cherry juice.
I went balls deep on it. It's
like what?
Whoa, like
Why cherry juice?
I went in on it like Napoleon Dynamite, and he's like, you know, and it just isn't the kind of shit you need to be pounding like that. It's kind of bitter.
Well, it sounds nasty.
That sounds nasty.
That's nasty.
Cherry juice sounds so bad, eh?
Would you eat a cherry pocket? Yes. Would you eat a piece of cherry pie? Yes.
No.
Would you?
I will never eat cherry pie because we had a cherry tree at my house growing up, and my mother used to make me pick all those damn cherries, and I had to pit them all, and then she would make a pie, and I just would refuse to eat it because I had to do all the hard work for it.
Eric G. Last name redacted says, I'm with you, Courtney. For a high-profile bottle like that, the screw top is crap.
Yes.
Again, it's like Hooters. A classy place like Hooters is a little unrefined.
Classy.
It is. Don says screw top makes it easier to sling it under the seat when the fuzz
That
pulls
is
up.
true.
Man, I have not
That
heard
is
the word fuzz
fuzz.
used for cops since my granddad Wexler in like 2000 maybe.
So when I was driving tonight, there was a police officer who had on his blue light on across the top of his car. Not like blinking, not like he's pulling somebody over, but like,
trying to
hey,
get
I'm
through
a
traffic.
fucking cop.
Yeah.
Pay attention, I'm a cop. Like, is that intentional or did he
Fuck
just forget
yes.
it was on? Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to get home.
Oh, okay. No, he wasn't fighting traffic or anything. He just pulled up behind somebody and I was like, if that was me, I'd be like, shit, am I supposed to pull over?
Let's see, we got back-to-back comments. Yes, Cybertruck, and then Detlef says no to the Cybertruck. Jay, you need a 67 Camaro with a 396.
I don't think so. Both of y'all need to close your mouths.
I am an EV person, so she is not, but I am. I respect your view. I like your car a lot. For you, you think I have a great car for me.
Okay. Well, you have a great car for you.
I do. It's
So
getting
we're
a
good.
lot of fucking
You
miles on
have
it.
you have a car, and I have a
I
car.
don't want to run out of warranty.
You're not
in
going to run out of warranty.
2 years short of the year.
Whatever. You're just difficult.
Like a
That's what you
stripper
are.
named Classy. CLASSI. How about
Chip
how about
has my
Classy?
back.
How about
Chip has
Classy
my
on that
back,
one?
though.
Chipper says, my two girls feel the same about our blueberry bushes.
Yes,
CBT.
like you make them go out and pick them, and then you want them to
bushes and
clean
tushes.
them, and and then you expect us to eat it. Like, no.
124 says definitely no on a Cybertruck.
Definitely no. 100%
Cybertrucks
no.
are fucking sweet.
No. It looks like a damn garbage truck.
It's too big for my purposes, but it's awesome to ride in. It has technology. It's way past anything I
That's
got.
amazing, but yeah, no thank you.
Let's see. Don says, hell yeah, fossil fuel horsepower and semi-nude babes. That's what I'm talking about. Well, what about a Hummer EV?
No, but the semi-nude babes would be like laying over the hood of the car, right?
Yeah, like Tawny Katane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Let's see. Kanuman says, it's seriously the best vehicle out there. I'm stunned at how incredible it is in so many ways to run her.
I understand that. It just looks like shit.
I don't think it looks like shit.
The outside of it looks like shit.
But it is amazing.
But I will say,
inside.
you can always spot it. Like, everybody knows what it is. There's never a doubt as to what that is. But
There's one in my neighborhood, and his license plate is Wank Panzer. I mean, he just leaned all the way into it right there.
might as well.
Might as well. It's good bourbon, y'all.
Why is he so
This is
cute?
good bourbon.
Hey, does anybody on the bourbon blend know anybody that breeds pugs? I need another pug. I need a baby pug.
Yeah, I don't know all about all that.
Yeah, I need a baby pug. Right, Hirsch? And when you love to have another pug?
EG, we'll go with his initials for now, says Cybertrucks are the worst looking vehicle on the road.
True.
Not even close. I mean,
Yeah, it's true.
the Pontiac Aztec is way uglier.
No.
And
Okay,
those-
so Detlef is talking about doing burnouts at 60 miles an hour. Let's talk about...
At 60 miles an hour?
Yeah, I don't know that that's... But your high school vehicle, I didn't know what it was, and Jay was very adamant I should know what kind of vehicle it was when we started.
No, I didn't necessarily
You're like,
think that a girl...
I have a Grand National, and I'm like, what the fuck's that?
I had a Buick Grand National, which
I know what it
had... And
was.
my dad, for some stupid reason, put a chip in it to increase the horsepower.
That's
And
crazy.
so at the time, it had about 500 horsepower, and it was rear-wheel drive, and I knew how to drive it, but like sometimes I'd be drunk at the fishnet or whatever, and I would need you or Amy, before I met you, Amy Souter.
Yeah, slut.
I need you to drive it, and then it was a mess.
Jay's like, watch out. Don't hit the accelerator. I'm like, okay, I drive a Civic. I'm fine. I've got this.
And it was like, you didn't fuck it up, but Amy Souter did. She was like, whoa. Let's see what Kanuman says. Seriously, test drive one, difficult to understand unless experience it talking to the runner.
Here's the thing, though. Like, parking it is a little bit of a bitch.
It's got to be because it's just big, but
It's big.
you also have steer-by-wire, which gives it incredible precision on the steering. So
Aztec is a
Cybertruck's
Cybertruck.
grandpa. Yeah,
That's
sort
funny.
of. I mean, the Cybertruck is loaded with cool shit in it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Detlef Shrimp said you had a GN in high school. Sheesh. If you had that today, that's a $30,000-$40,000 car in good condition.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think my dad paid $15,500 for it when we bought it in 1980.
And that was a lot of fucking money then.
Yeah, and he needed to get we were talking about my granddad earlier. My granddad paid for half of it from some money he got somewhere. I don't really know where that came from, but yeah, it was a badass car. There's no doubt about it. I have pictures of me with it when I was in high school, and I literally had I'm standing by this car, and I've got the fucking mullet.
Jay
My
had a bad mullet.
hair's down, and I got my baseball cap on. I wore a hat every day of my life.
Yes, when we first started dating, that's what he wore, and he'd come in to kiss me, and I got this
Fucking
dent in my
unbelievable.
forehead. And my mom, when we first started dating, was like, "Don't you wear that hat in this house?" And Jay's like, "I do what I want."
I would have never told your mom.
No, you didn't tell her that, but that was your demeanor of like, pfft.
I've never been told to not wear a hat in the house, but I'm not going to tell your mom, fuck off.
You don't wear a hat in the house. That's
Okay, and
definitely
I wouldn't do that now.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't do that now, but
Detlef says, I want a Grand National, but honestly, it's hard to pull the trigger at those prices today.
Yeah.
Dude, Detlef, I don't know if you saw the Super Bowl
oh yeah,
concert, I guess
Yes.
you call that. When Kendrick,
Halftime show.
When Kendrick did it 2 years ago?
last year,
Last
this
year?
year.
Yeah, it was last year. Almost
It was a year
now.
ago, yeah.
He pulls out a fucking GNX on the stage. That was amazing. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I know that car. Interestingly, though, Detlef, I have absolutely no interest in having a Grand National, driving a Grand National now. I feel like the Tesla stuff is so far past that. Like the Tesla stuff, just the Cybertruck, the X, the S, all of them. I drive any of them. I drive a Model 3 myself, but it's pretty badass. And Detlef says Jay just got 2.5 times more badass with this information. And really, it was a GNX, dude, because it had that chip in it that made it super fast. And I raced the GNX, and we dead heated, so it was equal to a GNX. And mine was an 87, by the way, for what it's worth. Kanuman says the back wheels turn, then steer by wire, then all the cameras. So not even bad if you had to park it manually. That's exactly. Sometimes I tell Courtney I got to hand drive this one because
I'm like, oh my god.
If I'm not on FSD, I say I'm gonna have to hand drive this.
Jay's like, oh, I gotta put my hands on the steering wheel, and I'm like, what? And that's like now he like gets in my car and he's like, oh, I gotta drive the car.
I gotta turn the engine on.
Yeah, you gotta turn the engine on. He gets out of my car all the time now and leaves it running.
Yeah, because in the Tesla you don't gotta turn it off.
Yeah, you don't turn it off when you get out of Tesla.
Your phone will turn it off for you.
But it's weird because, yeah, Jay really doesn't get that now. I'm like, turn the car off.
They got a thing on here that's been going on my car for the last 6 weeks, and it'll tell you how many miles you drive on full self-driving and what percentage of your total miles it is. I'm at 83%. 83% of my miles are full self-driving.
That would not be, if I had a Tesla, that would not be what it would be.
And Detlef did see that halftime part of the show and said I was drooling GNX is a grail car. How about that? Mm-hmm. You never know. You might find a GN fan.
That's true.
Weller 12 to me.
Oh, I don't know. I forgot.
She forgot. It was literally 45 seconds ago. And Kanuman says Grand Nationals are badass. They are really cool for what they are. It's like the quintessential.
I do like the Weller 12 better than the OLD FITZ. I'll say that. Yeah.
Interesting.
I do. I think.
Hey, see this picture right here? They can't see it when I show this. You had this in your pictures? Is there a reason?
Yeah, because other people appreciate that.
Oh, okay. Because last week you gave me one like that, and you said, "Oh, I don't know why that's in there."
Yeah, no, I'll appreciate that one.
If you end up sending me one of those, and there's some guy's dick in there, we got something to talk about. I hope at least I know one.
No, you probably wouldn't want to know it.
Oh, look at this. Kanuman says his show's 98%.
Oh, wow.
Since installing FSD 14.2.
Wow.
Which I have 14.2.1.25 right now. Not that I'm paying attention.
Have you been drinking water?
Chipper says 17% chance for it to try and Skynet you.
Wow.
Chipper is definitely leading the other kind of life,
yes,
right? So
I agree. I have a hard time with the car driving me places. The only time I appreciate it is when I may have had one too many beverages and it can get me home. Now, I know that's not really a ringing endorsement for the company.
No, they don't love to hear that.
But it does work great.
Because I'm not driving the car around Montgomery and shit. I never touch it. I mean, I just let it drive. It's whether I'm, yeah. Let's see, Griffa. I don't know why I keep saying that. What's called EG says maybe I'm just an old, but I'd have a tough time having my car driving places. It's literally I went to Auburn and back today. I didn't touch it. Like, so it's all good.
And well, you have to. I have a little bit of a control issue on things, so like, it's hard for me to give up control.
He says, sure, people riding horses said similar things when old Henry was out selling his new invention. Available in any color you want as long as it's black.
That's funny.
My dad told me, he likes to tell a story. I don't know if it's apocryphal or not, but he said in some year, let's say 1908, there were 2 cars registered in the state of Ohio, and they got into a wreck. In the whole state of Ohio.
That's the most Emmett thing ever to share.
And they got in a wreck. He said that to make me feel better about the wrecks I got in when I was a kid.
Oh, well, that was nice.
Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Not to change the subject, Ravin says, what about these factories in China that are dark factories? Robots building robots.
I don't know nothing about this.
Shit, we're going down the rabbit hole on this shit now. We're just talking about bourbon, bro.
I don't know anything about that.
The Optimus robot that Tesla's working on and the Boston Scientific ones are getting really scary. Like they can like kneel down and like jump up and.
Who had the robot that they were presenting at the big show and it like fucking fell down and like you know what I'm talking about? I don't know who that was.
But it sounds awesome.
It was some other country, but yeah, they were presenting their big robot and it like basically like malfunctioned and fell on its face. And
I wish it would have fallen on its back and tried to jerk itself off. That would have been even better. Sweet Cindy says, I'm a good driver, not letting a car drive itself. Bad obituary, trusted a car.
That is true.
People trust cars all the time. You just don't necessarily trust it to
we
drive
saw
it.
what are those things that we saw all over Atlanta?
Waymos.
Waymos.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a second. Like, there's not even a person up front. Like, you just get in this car and it, like, literally takes you
Well, in
somewhere.
Austin, they've got the robo-taxis going right now, too, so the same thing.
Wow.
Chipper says, what exotic animal do I need to find a cooking video of to get this thing back on track?
Exactly.
Some camel rotisserie would be the perfect thing. Yeah. All right, so we need a score on your weather 12. I am thinking...
3-4 for me.
All right. You're going one step up. I'm going one step down. I'm going 3.3.
Oh, we swapped this out.
We did.
Interesting.
And I didn't even know what you were going to pick.
How about them apples?
So, decent. Those are decent scores for us.
They are.
Probably not relative to price. You probably, for the money that you're paying there, you probably wish it would
Well,
be
I'm
a
not going
little
to pay
bigger.
$160 for Weller 12. So.
Also, Don Properdick says R.I.P. Craig Biffle. Greg Biffle. Biffle.
Like, the whole family was on the plane, right?
I know.
Jesus.
They took off, and it was obvious to whoever was flying the plane that there was a problem, so they were kind of on their way back. And they had gotten all the way back to the runway. You know, they'd probably flown 8 minutes or something and gotten back, and then couldn't put it down. I mean, it would have been really heavy, I think, because they were loaded up. They were going to Sarasota from North Carolina, so that was probably a full-ass load of fuel, and it just made them really heavy, and I don't know what happened. Anyway, sorry to hear that.
I will say that those are one of the things that make you not want a private plane.
It's not going to be a problem. Okay?
Well, I know that, but I'm just
Commitment
saying.
says, tried to ride an Amazon's Zooks in Vegas. However, they were never around. No driver, not even a steering wheel or anything. It's like a small van with 4 seats that face each other. It's like
That's a little creepy.
like the cash cab, except for
Cash cab.
Yeah.
Except there's no competition.
And sad about Greg and his family. Horrible, just the worst, man. Yeah.
At the holidays too. I hope that there were. I mean, I
Yeah.
know they left people behind.
All right, we want to go to news, Courtney?
Sure, let's do news.
Oh no, let me go back to our top ones. This is just
Okay.
kind of like the stuff that
Yeah.
we do. Our top grades. None of the ones we did today would fit on here. I did have to add Four Roses limited edition 2021, which we drank last week. Did make the grade as a 3.5 for Courtney and a 3.75 for me. But these are our top grades. I guess this is our last show of the year.
Yes, it is.
These are going to go down in history as our top drinks of the entire
2025.
Yeah.
And the lowest grade still remains the low grade.
Oh my God, that's a permanent right there. If we
Wait
find
a minute,
something
I got
worse
it
than
over
that,
here. Did you want to have a pour right now, Jay?
Yeah, fuck it. Just grab it. It's the one with the red writing.
I can't get over there. You have to get over there.
All right.
Yes, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, just
we
to
gotta
kinda-
have it for this year, for the end of the year.
Jesus.
Let's just ride this shit out.
Ride the snake.
Rickhouse Reserve.
Ride the snake.
It is 120 proof.
Oh shit.
So you'd think that it was something that we'd like.
Well, fucking.
It is a Barton product. But thank God it's a little bottle and we didn't spend much. So here we go. Let's see.
Vince's cash cab had a great interior. Only way I would want a minivan.
I loved Cash Cab, man. That shit was fun. Watching it was fun. I never, obviously, participated in
I
Cash
don't know
Cab.
as though a person in the history of American society has said I loved watching Cash Cab. Like
Cash Cab was
nobody.
fun. Like, I was
Nobody.
like, oh, you're going to be wrong. You suck. Like, it was great.
To me, it was like Jeopardy for dumbasses.
Jay?
Did you already sip it?
No. I'm getting ready to.
Let's just
Okay.
kind of review this. Again, guys, if you just joined in, I know
God,
there's
it
several
does smell
thousand
like
people
butthole.
that jumped in here. We are currently going to sip for reasons I don't know why.
It's our lowest grade of the year.
The
'cause
Wolcott
it's
Rickhouse
the end of
Reserve.
2025, and we just have to make sure this is really the shittiest stuff we had all year.
Puppy L, who is actually Norman C, I believe, says, Happy holidays to all. I hope everyone has a great one.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, there he is. Kanuman, he got it. Ride the Snake. Jim Carrey was hilarious in that sketch. I was actually thinking of the Doors movie with Val Kilmer as Jim Morrison, but Jim Carrey, also acceptable. Okay, this nose is trash. What is that? It smells like feet. And why am I smelling it again? I don't have a foot thing. Or
It's
do
a
I?
foot fetish.
Or do I? Only certain ones.
Oh my God, this is terrible. It
Jesus.
smells like ethanol and it tastes like ethanol.
What the fuck is that? Oh,
Water's your friend. Water's your friend. Water's your friend.
what is that? What is that?
It's gonna make me cough.
What happened? What happened here? What, somebody drank this and said, yep, put it in the bottle and ship that motherfucker.
Wow. It brings a tear to my eye.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
And you're gonna finish everything that's in that cup, by the way.
It's just like feet and black licorice and like charcoal. Like just like if you overdosed on pills and you had to eat charcoal or something.
Oh.
God,
Isn't
it's
it
so
sure?
bad. Oh my God, it's so bad. Bourbon lover, aka
Cheers. Do not buy this. Do not have any interest in this.
a little old fashioned. There he is. And he does love bourbon. Yeah, we're drinking this. We're just for shits and gigs, little old
fucked with
fashioned.
our
We
light,
decided to
Jay.
sip on this Wolcott Rickhouse Reserve, which is our lowest graded bourbon of the entire year. It is so bad, man. Oh
Awful.
my God.
It's terrible.
Why am I? Oh, this is the last
I mean, I
time.
wonder if we pour this down the drain, if it would help clear the pipes or it would eat the pipes.
God, it's so bad, man.
Don't get this.
I know you bought
I
it.
did buy it. I
You said this
100%
looks
buy
really
it.
cool. And I go,
It was a good experience for the bourbon blend, but
Anyway.
yeah, we gotta have a shitty ass bourbon. Hey, Kitty, you want some?
Oh, actually, Norman, nail polish remover. That is, I
there
don't
you
think
go.
I've ever pounded it, but like, yeah, it tastes like what I think that would taste like too.
Ugh.
It's so bad, dude. The cat knocked over the light.
I know. I told
Why
you.
did you do that?
Because he got up and rolled over. Wait. Oh, okay, perfect. That's amazing. So glad you put that back up.
Oh, I know. It's important to me. Sausage Broker, a.k.a. Gavin the Man,
Thank
says,
you.
Merry Christmas to the Tates and all bourbon enthusiasts.
I love it. Merry Christmas.
Runner 24 says, so the old Rick House did not improve
No,
with
it did
age.
not. It did not. I don't even know how old this is.
It's like a week old.
I mean, probably. I don't know. There's definitely not an age statement.
I
on it.
cannot tell you guys how blown away me and Courtney were when we showed up at her cousin's house and the
This
only
is
bottle
what's
of
sitting
bourbon
there.
that she had was that.
I'm like, why is that really the only thing that
How
you
does this
have? How
happen?
does that happen?
How does
that
this happen?
Like our worst bourbon of the year, and that's
I
really
guarantee
what
the
shows
answer
up?
to that, I don't even know what the real answer was, but she probably said, we went into Total Wine and they said this would be a good value bourbon. I swear to God, that's what they do. They sell you on this Wolcott bullshit and you got hooked.
No, they didn't sell me
No,
on it.
they
The
wouldn't
only
anybody-
reason I got it is because it was a set of 3. They were small bottles, and I said, "Oh, this is cool to have for the show." That was the entire conversation. I didn't look at anything else.
Don says, remind me of this bad bottle so I can avoid it or bring it to a get together. So you live in Montgomery, I think, like we do.
Yes,
I don't
right
think
there.
you're ever going to come across this. This is like an in-house brand for Total Wine and Spirits, which is a real big deal outside of our state, like Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia. And it's like their in-house
Florida.
brand. And if you go in there and you interface with someone who works there, they're going to push you on this bullshit and try to get you to either get that or flatboat.
Terrible.
They'll try to say I'm flatboat too.
Terrible.
And it is just nutsack in a bottle. And I don't mean that in a good way. There's probably people out there that love nutsack, but it ain't me.
How about the news?
All right, we're going to news. The bourbon business is not good.
Y'all. We talked about this. We've been talking about it for a little while. But now there's like some stats. Like the output is down 28% year on year. That is a big hit,
So they're
y'all.
distilling even less, less and less and less.
But we have more barrels sitting is the problem. because-
16.1 million barrels are sitting right now, aging, which is a record. And the problem for these producers is that in the state of Kentucky, you have to pay a tax on the barrels that are sitting. So when you've got a bunch sitting that aren't getting sold and you're not moving them out, it's just expensive.
Yeah, I really worry about our brown water industry. 28%. I mean, that's year over year, so that's like the first 9 months of the year is what this stat was from. But that's a lot, y'all. 28% down. Any other business would be like literally grabbing their sack and just like hanging on for dear life. Like, it's just crazy.
How many barrels do you think we need, Miss Courtney? What do you think, 3 or 4 would be good enough for us?
It depends what barrels, because if it's this Walcott shit, we don't want it.
That is not distilled in a barrel. It's squeezed out of someone's nutsack, man. So the bourbon business sucks, and that's just a sucky thing. Of course, everybody in this channel, we're helping to keep it up.
Yeah.
Heaven Hill announced that it's going to have its fall Old Fitz. So this is, I just learned this today.
Right.
The one that we have is a green label. That means it's a spring release.
A spring, okay, gotcha.
The black label, which
Black
is pictured, is fall. Correct. So the fall is going to be an 11 year. This is a 9. And it's going to be a pretty good decanter. You also don't have to have it in a decanter.
I'm not sure if is that what Becky and Chris got last weekend?
I don't know.
They got a bottle like this, but I didn't know if it was the fall one, the black label. Anyway.
And this one will be 11 years aged, of course, 100 proof because it's bottled in bond, and estimated to be 160 MSRP.
Yowzers.
Which ain't too bad, I guess, but you won't find it at that.
Yes, I will say this will bring down prices. I mean, because they got to sell that shit. They can't just keep aging it. I mean,
yeah, great question.
Some of them they can, but
that's kind of what Detlef was getting at here. What happens in this case? Discounts to sell closer to cost. Inventory sitting has to cost.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the inventory sitting has a cost. Now, granted, they can charge more for those that sit longer, right? Because it's aging. But you can only charge so much. You still have to be able to pay your employees to open up some of those bung holes out of the barrel.
EG says they got to get rid of this per year tax. I think Kentucky is in a situation right now where, like, over the next 5-year period, it drops every year. And it's dropping to a level that they're a lot more satisfied with. I don't think it's going away, or maybe it is. I don't know, but it's on a graduated scale right now.
Well, that's why distillers outside of Kentucky, or folks that house bourbon outside Kentucky, can make a better profit. Like, that's why right over the border in Indiana, they have MGP. Yep.
That's right, Courtney.
That's right.
All right, so there's your news. It ain't particularly happy, but we can just keep drinking, and hopefully the good stuff that we want will be A, more available, and B, more reasonably priced.
I would say so.
Is it time for pictures, Courtney?
Picture page.
Some people call it pictures.
Okay, so we saw Maddie in the subway for the first time.
We did,
She's
yes.
so proud of herself.
All right, so I saw this in the grocery store the other day, and I have no idea what it is. Do you know what this is? I honestly don't know at this moment what it is.
No.
I don't either.
I mean, does it actually come from a palm tree? I don't know. We need those, like Chip Chip, who loves to cook, needs to tell us what you use this shit in. I think you put this in salads.
Oh, where it's a salad cut?
Well, I didn't see that. I really didn't see that.
Is that where you think it is?
No, I didn't see that. But, like, I think I've seen that before. But, hello. Thank you for joining us.
Tom from the Bourbon Hall channel. Glad to have you, bro. Thanks for jumping over here.
Yes.
Glad to have you as part of the...
I'm not sure what you do with this, Jay, but at $3.21 a can, you better know what you're going to do with it, because that's kind of pricey.
Yeah.
Apparently you were at the Publix.
I was at the Publix, which is never a good choice when you're trying to save money.
That's true.
Let's see. Chipper says some Thai soups use it. That may explain why I don't know what the fuck it is.
Was this on the international aisle? You don't know?
I don't think so, because I wouldn't have been there normally.
What were you looking for?
And my recollection is that this was somewhere near, like, the tomatoes. Like when I was looking for the stewed potatoes. Stewed tomatoes, excuse me. I don't know why I say potatoes all the time. Puppy L, a.k.a. Norman C., says living in Florida, we would grab them out of the ground and eat them while hiking.
Oh, interesting. What does it look like? I mean, is it actually like a palm?
There's a picture of it, goddammit.
Where?
Right in the fucking...
No, that's what's in the can.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying what it looks like if you're pulling it out of the ground. I don't know what it looks like.
Runner 24 says nutty type flavor, soups and salads. Okay,
interesting.
Well, good stuff, guys. I learned something new today.
Yay!
And I learned something too.
Always be open to learning. Oh, so my nephew is a rural doctor in Alaska, And this is how he was getting around and go to work. Like, hey, guess what? We don't have roads out here anymore, so buddy, hop on the dog sled and we'll take you out. Like, isn't that crazy? That's absolutely crazy. Like, it just blows my mind. Like, it's a whole different world. He is in Alaska, and he was doing a rotation up in, well, we say Barrow, Alaska, but they actually use the native
Yeah, they changed it recently.
native name to whatever it is. But it's literally in the it's in the Arctic Ocean. Like, it's just there. It's the end of the world where they do not have sunlight, like, at all. He showed me the sunrise, and the sunrise is coming up, and it comes up at like whatever 5 something, and then it goes down at like 5:30.
So this is a screenshot of where he's at. Okay, this is imagine like the very, very top of Alaska. Okay, that's where he's at. So he's right there. This used to be called Barrow. Now it's called Ukivik or something like that.
Yeah.
So the roads end.
Yeah, there's no roads, so that's why
There's
he's on
actually
the
the
dog
last
sled
thing
going
you
up
can
there.
hit here is a football field. That's a true story. It's like the northernmost football field in North America. So him being on that sled, he went all the way up there to the tip, and he's at the last highest part of the continent.
It's crazy.
And the only way to get there is on a dog sled. So that was pretty rad.
So yeah, he's like, "Hey, I'm on the dog sled," and I'm like, "You look like you're sitting there," and he's like, "Yeah, I ain't driving it."
Kaduman says, "Get back to me when the dog sled drives itself."
That's pretty good. That's very good. But I'm just like, that's just like a whole different, like, I don't think of like a dog sled being used on like an average Wednesday. I think the dog sled being the Iditarod. That's the only time I think about it.
Sweet Cindy says, Iditarod, is that a porn movie?
Oh, very nice. Yes.
Ha ha ha. That's good.
Yes, nice.
Ravin says, riffing off Kanuman, it's still zero emissions.
Depending on what those dogs ate, though, you know.
And
Anyway.
here was the weather report there.
There's the
where he's
weather.
at.
That's the actual weather is minus 30. Feels like minus 51.
Udkijevik?
Like,
not
isn't
sure
that
it's,
crazy? Like, that's just, it's so, like, out of my understanding.
Yeah, it is. It's out of mine, too.
Yeah.
Believe me.
And I just share this. I love my pug. My pug is such a pain in the ass. Okay, this is his bed, and it stays in the living room. And I'm in the bed, and the dog brings his bed, pulling it all the way through the living room, dining room, into our bedroom, jumps up on my bed, and pulls his big fucking bed up onto my bed.
He pulls his bed up onto our bed, and then he doesn't even lay in it.
No,
He just chews on it.
He chews on it, puts his head on it. He's just mischievous.
He is. He's mischievous. I don't know what the deal is.
It's just funny to me. Okay.
Courtney put this in here.
I put this in here for anybody out there who works through any sort of Salesforce, Workday. I have Salesforce and Workday at my center, and I hate both of them. But yes, our company paid millions of dollars on that software solution, and it is the biggest, both of them are the biggest crocs of shit for us.
Wow.
Does anybody have any good experiences with any of these software solutions? Because I know they're very popular, but it just, oh my God, they are both awful.
We used to have some money in Salesforce, but it made a little bit, and I bounced because you just said those people are evil, and I was like, whatever.
Well, I don't know anything about them, but like the product is not user friendly for me. So, oh, the pug is snoring now.
Well, I think you're user friendly. We need to get Pug Vision on here. I need to get that. But anyway, Salesforce, Workday, they can lick my
Ravin
balls.
has a very legitimate question.
He says, "Who feels minus 51 enough to know what that actually feels like?"
True.
I'm sure he's got like all the stuff.
True.
on
How do
him.
you even feel that?
He looks like Kenny from South Park. Right?
I mean, like, minus 51 is crazy.
Damn, Chipper, check this out. My best experience with Salesforce is when that company laid me off back in 2010.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Ouch.
And
Thank you.
EG says they're terrible.
Terrible. Oh my God. Workday is awful. We went to them a year ago exactly now, and I still hate it. Like, it's terrible.
Sweet Cindy says software needs to be adapted so often for each company. It's pretty useless. And look at EG says, both can suck my balls.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't even know what, is it SAP or SAP? I don't know what that is, but The other two I know, and they're just awful.
And then there's Maddie. We already went through that one. The Hamacy, of course, that we
Mm-hmm.
love. The claymation Hamacy that Chip made possible for us, which
Yes.
somehow made that worse. Not easy to do.
Yeah, it was
So
terrible.
check it out.
It was terrible.
First, I limped to the side like my leg was broken.
Yes.
There's Maddie doing her bar crawl. Of course, we love seeing that. The captain partied out in Punta Cana after a long day of networking and
Yes, of
watching,
building rapport with
watching
others.
shorts riding that old boy to. He got a boner. He got a big old boner in his britches.
Stop.
He did. I was like, "What are you doing, bro?" And then CBT Monet. We love
Monet.
that. And this one says Jay.
Hey, guess what? I got a Olive Garden gift card. You're going with me, buddy.
Oh, who did that?
One of my families at KinderCare.
Go.
They're all sweet. I love it. It's very nice.
I don't
of
want to
them.
go. I don't want to go.
Too bad. You're gonna go and you're gonna love it.
Well, you know what else I'm gonna love?
What else
I
you
love
gonna
it when
love?
it's time for Courtney's Cornir.
Oh,
because
yes.
That's
Oh,
when you
yes.
know
Hang
it's
on.
time
I gotta.
for a serious party time.
Treats, torn shoes, and faded jeans. In Courtney's corner, we were kings. The bourbon flows and the laughter's loud. We embody so proud.
Meow, 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 meow. That's the wrong one.
Yeah.
Meow, meow,
I
meow,
just told
meow,
her when that
meow,
song was
meow.
playing, I said, I hope I loaded the new one, and I didn't. So I have it made.
That's okay. Here we go.
I have it made, and I will now load it. No problem at
No
all.
problem. So here's the thing: we got to talk about some more Christmas items because it is a Christmas in a week. Christmas. So
It is Christmas.
here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about top Christmas Eve activities, okay? And this irritated Jay because he's like, "Oh, you said everything." No, 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 no. So these are things that you and your family have done. Like, so a lot of these are from my childhood. We actually don't do all of these now, but these are things that you do in your family. What are things that you do in your family for Christmas Eve that make it special? So, and when I was growing up, we used to be able to open one gift on Christmas Eve, and that was after everything else was done and right before going to bed, and you could open one gift. But my mom would not let you choose what gift. She had to choose it for you and would bring it to you. So, my mom thought she was really tricky. She wouldn't put name tags on gifts. But on the back of the gift, she put 1, 2, or 3. Like we weren't smart enough to figure out that was the firstborn, secondborn, and thirdborn. But she would come and she would give us one gift to pick up. And we could open it that night. And I always thought that was cool. We enjoy a nice dinner out now, like a nice, fun dinner. And typically we go with friends to enjoy dinner. I loved going to midnight mass back in the day.
Okay.
I haven't been to a midnight mass in a minute.
It's been a minute.
But really enjoyed it because it was just special and all the carols and the songs, and it was a long service, but it was fun. I enjoy playing games. Jay is not a big game player. He's not typically enjoyed that.
I like playing
playing
games, but not board games.
Well, I enjoy board or card games. Those are fun. And I just love the PJs, like fun PJs for Christmas.
I know, you asked me the other day, you
So-
got any PJs for Christmas? I go, bitch, I mean, who? No.
Okay, so here's the thing. Sweet Cindy says, Olive Garden is so freaking bland, can make better meal blindfolded. But here's the thing. You still have to pay for that meal. I'm saying I got a gift card to Olive
Yeah,
Garden.
we wouldn't go if we were paying.
So, I mean, if I'm getting a gift card, I'm going to go use
Sweet
it.
Cindy, we've talked on the show recently that I've been doing a lot of cooking, just trying to help.
Yes.
I make my own marinara sauce.
And his own sauces.
I'm
and
on
his own-
version 4 or 5 now.
Yes.
So, yeah, I can now. I couldn't before, but I can
We're-
make better food than all
And
of
we're in the spring, we're going to break out an herb garden.
Courtney
yeah.
says she is, but
I
whatever.
am. Potato soup on Christmas Eve. Okay,
Yeah,
I like it.
I like that.
I like
Ravin.
it,
I haven't
yes.
heard that, but I'm on board.
Yes.
My
I
guess
love
is
potato
that
soup.
if you know something that specific, your family's probably really good at it. I bet it tastes amazing.
I love potato soup.
Sweet Cindy says, being that we are Jewish, we do watch It's a Wonderful Life as a
Oh,
family.
that's
a cool
nice.
idea.
That is cool. Yes.
Let's see. Runner 24 says, riff on the 7 fishes, though not the traditional as salted cod is, well, gross. And too small a group now to get all 7, but aim for 4 to 5. That's pretty cool.
Okay. There you go.
I never messed with that. Runner 24 also watches It's a Wonderful Life, which
Oh,
I don't think
how
I've
about
ever
that?
seen. I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Okay, well, we'll have to watch
Yeah,
that next week.
I didn't say I wanted to watch it. I
No.
said I hadn't watched it.
Listen, if they watch
I'm sorry,
it every
I've
year.
seen it so many times, I can recite it line for line.
I'm saying if they've watched it every year, then we can watch it one time.
T-Roy's here with us. He said, I'm sorry to miss the bowl game Tuesday. I've been slammed with all kinds of stuff.
Here's the thing.
We
It
didn't
was
make it
too
either.
cold. We
I
didn't
wasn't
end up
feeling
going.
good. I wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
It was cold, too. All right. Courtney's pajama fetish on Christmas is fucking weird.
I love PJs. Like,
nobody
my favorite
cares.
thing is to, like, get in PJs and then not have to do anything else. So, today was pajama day at KinderCare. So, when I do have pajama day at KinderCare, I do have to wear a bra. That's the disappointing part.
I said that. Wait, what?
That's a disappointing part. But if you go out in public, you always have to explain to somebody, like, it's pajama day at my work. Like, you don't want to.
Watch Christmas Vacation
I
for
do
me.
like that, yes.
I enjoy doing that. Chinese out, not nice. Which means Courtney says a nice dinner out. I don't know if I've ever had a nice dinner out with her. I've had Chinese out.
No, we eat out. We go to hibachi and we go.
That is not a nice meal.
Yes, it is a nice meal.
It's nice because of the company, but it ain't
It's
nice.
nice. It's fun.
Anyway, Chinese out. Back in the day, hot chocolate or snow cream.
Snow cream. Tell me about snow cream.
When I
Jen.
lived in Washington, we would have hot chocolate. And then when we lived in San Diego, I guess my mom had to figure out something. In Washington, D.C., for one Christmas, I think it was 80, we had a fucking blizzard. And I mean, like the snow was up here to me. Like, seriously. And my mom would go out there with a fucking, I can remember it was like an orange Tupperware.
Uh-huh.
And she'd fill that motherfucker up with some fresh snow, and she would put some, like an egg in it and some sugar in it or whatever the fuck she was doing.
Okay.
And it turned it into like this, like a, I don't know, like a snow cone that was
Okay.
like really sweet.
Interesting.
Oh, I would pound the shit out of that.
Oh,
man.
nice. It
Oh,
wasn't
it was
yellow
good.
snow, though, right?
Unfortunately, it did, with the egg in
At
there.
the end of it,
it looked a little
yellow.
yellow, but it was a little creamier maybe than the snow you would expect.
I love some hot chocolate, and I've brought Jay over to the hot chocolate side now.
As long as it's yours.
Well, I have to have milk in mine, for sure. You need real marshmallows.
He says, Jake says, bitch, no. Like, I don't know what kind of pajamas I have because I don't wear pajamas.
No, I know. I told him, I was like, hey, do you want some Christmas pajamas? He's like, fuck no, I don't want some Christmas pajamas.
I don't care. Like,
I was like, but it'd be cute. It'd be fun.
yeah, Spinnaker Sailor. I'm sorry, Raven says an egg. Yeah, I believe my mom threw an egg in that bitch. I can't say.
It's Don Sampier.
What? Don says Christmas Eve with the in-laws, or with the in-laws at my house. I'll Venmo you $100 if you'll blend that night. $100. Better yet, Don, why don't you just give us that $100 and me and Courtney will come by and like do a little sketch. Like we'll do 15 minutes.
They'll be like, please get these fuckers out the door.
I'll say, hey, I'm Jay and this is Courtney and we're friends
Right,
with
we'll show
Don
up like this and be like-
Proper Dickens.
Some bourbon.
They're gonna go, Don, were you held against your will by these people? Or what's the story there? Meaningless bowl game. That's like the only sports thing that's going to be on Christmas Eve. It's usually in Hawaii, in my recollection.
And the blue-gray game. Oh, wow.
Would also occur in that general vicinity. And then I would taunt my sister about Santa. Rest in peace, Kimberly. I would tell her that Santa was mad and he was going to come fuck her up and he was going to take her
Jay,
shit.
stop.
I did, man. I did. I'm being
Is he
real.
going to torture her Cabbage Patch Kid?
I said that she better clutch on to that fucking Cabbage Patch Kid because I think Santa was going to come take that motherfucker because of what she said about me or whatever.
mean.
I mean, but that never happened. Like Santa didn't actually give a shit about the Cabbage Patch doll. So Christmas Vacation is a must see, and I hope that we have a chance to do that this
We
year.
will.
We'll probably also get the Chinese out this year. No snow cream, probably some hot chocolate, probably a meaningless bowl game, and I will not taunt Kimberly about Santa because she's
Well,
dead.
you can still taunt her. You just have to look up. Erica Kirk taught me that. You just look up to talk to him.
Chip says top activity ever was working so hard to convince Ms. Chip Chip to come get her gift Christmas Eve 2000 because she had to work the next day. Her mom got mad and made her go. I got her a ring.
Oh, okay. Well, that was...
I thought
Good
that's where
job.
we were going because I figured that's about as long as they've been together based on their age. They're a little younger than us. By the way, I did not give Chip Chip credit for this. When we were talking earlier about how I've got a newer Tesla and Coultney is a newer Tesla. Chipper is on the other end of it. Now, I know Chipper, and I know, what he's about. Chipper's got some money because he's a badass, and his wife's a badass too. But he chooses to drive an older 4Runner because he fucking likes it. Because he likes the car, he likes the wrap, he likes the stickers, he just likes the fucking...
I mean, that was me for years with my Sequoia.
He likes the ethos, and Courtney gets it.
I do get it, 100%. This RDX I have is going to ride for years.
I begged you for years to get a new car, and you finally relented.
I finally relented. The only reason I relented was not because the Sequoia gave up on me, was because the radios didn't work.
Yeah, your
and the knobs weren't working on the radio, and I was like, it's going to be too much to replace this, and let's just go ahead and get it. Because I was like, if the radio doesn't work or the air conditioning doesn't work, I'm out.
Runner 24 says Christmas Vacation is a great movie.
Yes.
I would say, regardless of its association with Christmas, it's one of my favorite movies. It's just funny. And it's fast-paced. Like, there's always something going on.
The only time it's slow is when he's in the attic. That's slow.
Yeah, but it's only like a minute.
Slow, yeah.
Kniman says, I watched Christmas... Fix the no post. I watched Christmas Vacation at the theater today. It was great with the crowd laughing and such.
Oh, okay. We might have to go to the theater and see that.
It's definitely in the theaters. We talked about this.
We need to go see that. I would love that. That would be fun.
Knuman says the older 4Runners are badass. They really are.
Yes.
Man. They were built so well back in the day. And
I drove one for a while.
His isn't that old, but...
I drove one for a while, but the air conditioning went out. And when the air conditioning went out, I was like, I'm done. I'm out. No, that car was still going to run. That wasn't a problem, but the air conditioning was going to be like $2,000. And I'm like,
Don says also the ubiquitous late night trip to whichever dollar store is sadly still open for at least a last minute bad gift.
Yeah, when you're like, oh shit, I forgot to get something for their stockings.
Ubiquitous. Chipper says it's an 04 4Runner Sport V8. Just turned 238 miles, not all me. Dirt cheap insurance and no car note. No, car note, well said.
Car note.
All
that
money
is a
saved
southern
for steak
term.
and camel.
I will tell you, I had never heard of a car note until I moved to Alabama.
I did not know there was a 4Runner with a V8 in it.
I did not.
I thought they were all V6s.
How about that?
And I cannot believe that I'm saying this because this will never happen again, but I got 70,000 miles out of a car one time.
Oh.
All mine.
Yes.
I will never own a car that long.
That car was amazing.
I bought a 99 Maxima when we got down to Montgomery, and I was like, I could finally afford a car, and I drove that sumbitch until it died.
It was a beautiful color.
In 2012.
It was amazing, and you took it in that day, and they were like, "Listen, buddy, I think it's about that time."
And I was down, and he kind of put his arm around me. I was like, "Hey, man, it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be all right. We're gonna make it through this." But yeah,
anybody that can go 200,000 on a car,
I love it.
You
That's
guys are in
amazing.
like the 1%. Like,
I love
honestly.
it. See, I'm still about riding until it dies.
I forgot Ravin drove one of these too. He misses a V8. I didn't even know they had a V8.
That's cool.
That's really cool. The one that we definitely had a 6 in it. It was a fine car, just had one little flaw in it. Probably my sister fucked it up. I don't know. Don says, for the record, Christmas Vacay and that Ralphie movie just do not get old to me. The Christmas Story.
Yeah.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
That's fun.
Let's see. Knuman talking about seeing it in the movie theater. It was playing once this week, today at 1:45. I missed it last week, so made sure I did not miss this week. That's great.
I'm going to have to look that up now because I'm so excited. I'm on vacation all next week.
I'm so excited.
I know.
Every morning I get to see you.
Yes, I'm so excited about that. We have no plans. We're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything. Maddie's coming here. She does not have to work on Christmas, which is exciting in her first year as a nurse. She does have to work the 26th, and she's working New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So New Year's Eve might be a little busy there, I would imagine.
Chipper's hoping to get a 350. That would be.
Oh,
that's past
that's
anything
amazing.
We got to.
Listen, there will be no doubt that engine will go that long.
Yes.
Yes.
Her engine in that Sequoia.
That Sequoia was.
Whew.
And the transmission, none of them were any problem.
That
we had the one problem when I first got the car, and it was a broken spark plug.
Yeah, we took it to. I don't believe in taking shit to the dealer. I just don't believe that. So we have a garage here in town that we take shit to. His name's Billy, and everybody's got a guy. And we took it to him, and he said, "JG, I'm going to tell you what's because your car was running rough." And we were like,
"Yeah." I was
like,
"What is it?" It was like hesitating, and I was like,
So he goes, "I'm going to tell you this," and he's been in the business a long time. I've never seen this happen. Well, that's not what he said. He said, okay, first we had a broken spark plug. Literally broke in half. We got it out, put a new one in. It's running fine. I have never seen a broken spark plug in my life, if there wasn't a major engine problem. But we looked in your engine, and we really couldn't find anything. So this could be the one time in history
It's just like
that it was just a defective
bad
spark plug.
Spark plug.
And
I remember
motherfucker, she went 200,000 more miles and never had a
I
problem.
was so devastated because it was just outside of warranty, right? And I was like, no. that part where you're just outside of warranty and you're not finished paying for the vehicle, that time sucks so bad when you have to get something fixed.
Don says you can do it. FD's inflationary $50K for a basic vehicle. 4Runners never get not cool. 4Runners do have a classic shape, don't they? Mm-hmm. Like they pretty much
are
always
very
look like a
cool.
4Runner. Like a 911 always looks the same. You know what I mean? Like in a cool way. And also, Kanuman says Toyotas are pretty much bulletproof. The last few years, the Tundra not so much. However, they are fixing that.
Yeah, Toyota is
It's
a
good
baller
stuff,
vehicle.
man. Their EVs are
That
not great, but they're
what's that thing called?
their hybrid engines are fucking amazing. Lexus
What's the
and
thing that
Toyota.
Greg had?
He has a Land Cruiser.
Well, not anymore, but
He
I
had
don't know
a
what he
Land
ended up
Cruiser.
getting. I need to ask him that.
He had a Land Cruiser, and
Yeah,
it was a bad
I
man.
got totaled on the interstate.
Was a bad man. Let's see. T. Royce is going to team up with Jason Pierre-Paul, the New York, for New Year's Eve, and tell her we got going to team up with JPP, the NYE,
New Year's Eve.
and tell her we got to hang with Mads. I think he'll have a plan.
Okay.
JPP's the one that blew his fucking fingers off in a
Oh,
fireworks
okay.
accident.
Gotcha. Yes.
He said, "Back it up, Terry.
Yeah.
Back it up, JPP."
Yeah.
Oh
well,
no.
here's the thing. We want it to be very mild. Nobody really needing a whole lot of intervention.
Kanuman says, ironically, the Cybertruck actually is bulletproof. laughing. In a lot of ways, I think it will be. I know they got made fun of for having the panels fall off, but they fixed all that shit. They did.
Minor issue.
They did.
Minor issue.
Chipper says, as long as I can return fire, it's okay, I guess. Attaboy.
I do like hearing about other people's traditions. We learned about some potato soup, and folks need to
Potato
make
soup
sure.
sounds
And
good, actually.
I love potato soup.
Well, hell yeah, if it's done right.
You don't like my recipe?
I don't know how to do it.
Do you like my recipe?
It's cheesy.
Yeah, Jay says it has too much cheese.
It's a little
in it.
cheesy for me.
I love it. I think it's amazing.
Ravin says, I traded in my 4th gen when the front differential grenaded. It just wasn't worth putting the money into the older vehicle. Regret it to this day.
I gotcha.
And now he's driving a Rivian R1S. We're happy for him.
Fancy pants.
I'm kidding. I don't think he's driving a Rivian.
Fancy
I forgot what
pants.
he's driving. I haven't seen him lately.
Fancy pants.
I ate lunch with him at Pounders maybe a year ago, something like that. I miss Pounders. We don't have any good Hawaiian poke bowls around here.
Poke
You know what I'm
bowls?
saying?
I had a poke bowl.
That's where it's at. And then, let's see, Kanuman says, seriously, the exterior is bulletproof, the Bourbon Blend. It kind of is, actually.
Do any of our friends out here in the Bourbon Blend world have like fabulous plans the next 2 weeks? Like any trips or anything?
Yeah,
like,
and what the fuck is Mike? Mike's not here tonight.
He's not here tonight. Devastation.
And we haven't heard from Cuz in forever. Like, what's
they
going
probably
on,
went to
man?
sleep.
We haven't heard from Boa's great tonight. He usually jumps in and calls me a loser and leaves. Disappointing, man.
No, but
But
like
I'm so stoked to have the legends that we do.
I know. I'm just wondering if anybody has major travel plans or. Maddie said she's never flying American again.
She
That's
had
her
some-
experience. She
she
had
had
a
some
bad
trouble.
experience on both ends, going up and coming back on American. And I said, girl, you're in Atlanta. You just got to fly Delta. See, the problem is that we raised her on Delta. And so therefore she's a little snooty. She's like, there's no plugs. There's no info system on the back of the seat. There's no, I said, girl, it's because you've been spoiled on Delta.
Kanuman says, Pounders. I don't even know where Ravin's going to like that one. Ravin's going to love that one. Also, he says, no trips for me other than Indianapolis for a day. He's going to go
Okay.
up and see the Auburn Tigers play
There you go.
the hated Purdue Boilermakers. Although we don't hate them too much because pipe player Nick is a Purdue graduate. Lives outside of Cincinnati. Chipper has an interesting view on this. He says, just replace my analog brakes. I have to drop $500 to $1,500 a year on repairs. Better than
No
that
doubt.
payment. Interesting that you say that.
Hey, so Chip is flying. He said direct from Mobile on United. We had a friend who flew into Mobile for Maddie's graduation and back to Washington on United direct, and had a great experience.
He did.
No delays, no issues. So hopefully that'll be the same for you guys. I hope you have a great time. That'll be fun.
Don says no plans. Sorry. Also, nobody should ever fly American. Hope this helps. Has American become like janky or something?
Well, American, you and I hate American.
I know, but I used to like it.
Every time we flew in to Charlotte, we would sit on the fucking tarmac for like 45 minutes.
I thought that was more of a CLT problem than it was
It doesn't
American.
matter. That's their hub. Like, you have to fix shit. It was terrible. And then we would get so upset because we were flying in internationally, and so we'd have to go get our shit and get it checked, and then go get it rechecked internationally. And nationally. And it was just, that was a pain in the ass.
No, I remember I said, Courtney, don't ever put us in CLT again.
No, it was terrible.
So that's just part of it. Let's see. Chipper says, I don't care if we get delayed because of the direct flight, no missed connections.
True.
Yeah, 100% true.
Very true.
Although
the only problem is when it gets canceled.
Mads was flying direct Atlanta to LaGuardia, and she still got in trouble.
Yeah.
But she didn't miss a connection.
No, it was just 3 hours.
She just got bogged down.
Yeah. Well, they already had plans that night. That was the problem.
Runner24 says, I'd never have issues on American, though. Yeah, no seat. We're in 2025 and they don't have seat TVs?
I know.
Now, to be fair, I use my computer or my iPad.
Most people do now, but like...
That's bullshit, man. I like to have the, where I'm flying.
Yeah, show you exactly where you are and how high you are and how fast you're going.
I know how high I am, bitch.
No, that's fun. I like that. Well, I'm just spoiled on Delta because I very rarely have bad experiences on Delta. I think there's one. We had a bad experience on our way back from, was it Jamaica? One of our international trips. We got on this plane and I was like, this is not Delta. This is like the ghetto plane. Like, it was terrible. They had like fucking electrical tape on the back of the seat.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
The air conditioning wasn't working in our section. Oh, it was terrible.
This, by the way, Neil J, who's not here anymore, he sent me this picture the other day. This is the flight he and his wife were taking. They're down in Australia. They were flying from Doha.
But he started out way up the fuck there.
Yeah, I know. He had to fly from Glasgow to Doha, and then he flew from Doha to Melbourne, Australia. So you can see, like, he's flying over the Indian Ocean out there where that fucking Malaysia Airlines liner went down. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that shit, you know? I'm just not doing it. Like, that is not going to happen.
Well, we usually come from the other way. So,
but
it's a lot longer.
I was just like, bro, I don't know. So he's been down there 2 days now, and he's still like all wobbly jaw because the times are all messed up.
Well, our friend Crystal flew from Houston to Melbourne.
He said Melbourne. Melbourne.
To Australia.
It's Melbourne for beer.
No, she didn't fly to Melbourne. She flew to Sydney. I take that back. She flew to Sydney. Anyway. Yeah, I understand that. So the canoeman should probably tell us his favorite airline.
I just keep up with how many gummies I took. That's the way it's going to be for me to go to Italy.
Yes.
Man. The damn deal of boarding a plane and sitting half a day on the ground at the airport as a former smoker can push a dude to crash out.
I can see that.
I'm glad you're a former smoker, Dawn. I really am glad to hear that, bro. Is the dog snoring somewhere?
He's behind the pillow.
Chipper says, my parents' story of the runway ending off a cliff into the sea in Venezuela on their honeymoon in 72 was harrowing. Multiple aborted takeoff attempts.
Oh, shit. That sounds awful.
Lord have mercy. That's back in the day when you could go to Venezuela and what a big deal, right? Yeah, I don't think you'd want to go down there now.
What country or which airport is it that has like that tiny runway that you just hope you stop on?
Well, for me, it was Huntington, West Virginia. 'Cause it's on a hill. It's on a mountain, I should say. But the one you're talking about, I think, is St. Martin, where it's like the planes come in and it's like literally 20 feet over your head. And there's dumbasses out there on the road going, woo, check out the plane coming. Like, you're going to lose you're going to get decapitated, you dumbass. Like, what are you doing?
Oh.
Kruman says, I'm a Delta Diamond, so I'll let you guess.
So we need to hit you up for Sky Miles. The gift at Christmas keeps on giving.
Amazeballs.
Yes, you can gift those. Hey, what are you doing? Get
Yeah,
out
I
of
know, because my mom gifted us some.
Yes.
That was great.
Amazing.
All right, we about to wrap this one up, Miss Courtney? Oh, you just poured one, though, so I don't want
Yeah, but it's just the bottle and bond. I'm good.
It's no big deal, huh?
Yes, well, Merry Christmas.
I got to figure out how to get back to where we're at. Oh,
Happy
yeah.
Kwanzaa. Currently, happy Hanukkah, because Hanukkah's going on right now.
Hell yeah.
And Happy New Year to all our Bourbon Blend family. Thank you all for joining us.
Knuman says he's down to 600,000 now.
Oh, well,
It's
you
tough,
know,
man.
we can take 100 off your hands.
That
It wouldn't
is
be a
tough.
problem.
That is tough.
We could take that off your hands.
Shipper says, the Bourbon Blend, would you condone little chip number 2 producing you some original bumper music for the 5-minute pre-show countdown?
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
well, why not?
Absolutely.
Of course.
And when I get copyright struck on it, I don't give a shit anyway because we're not monetized. But they'll probably say, that's so good, we think it's licensed. And I'll say, guess what? It's not.
Oh, no. Look who came in here late.
Call me Bubba Biscuit
Oh.
is here. Merry Christmas. Glad to have you here,
Merry
bro. Merry
Christmas.
Christmas to you, Biscuit.
Yes.
Who's always a great time at our Atlanta bourbon events. Biscuit's always, first of all, very generous in buying people drinks, but he also drinks
Yes.
a lot. And
We enjoy our time with him.
yeah, we do. He's pretty
Yes.
rambunctious.
Yes.
Kind of like our doggy.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Y'all hear that squeaky chair again?
The fuck, I know these chairs. Is it time for us to get another one? 5th night of Hanukkah currently, right now, Miss Courtney.
Oh, okay. Well, Canoeman, we might hit you up, buddy.
Whoa, Knuman, that's not what I was talking about, brother. Knuman already.
Hey, you know Courtney, you'll always ask.
Puppy Luke, aka Norman, says, thank God for Ross Dress for Less.
Hey, you know what?
Thank you.
You know what?
I'm thankful for that. Oh my goodness. And thank you, Ross Dress for Less, for this Kraken jersey that I got for
That Jay's
whatever it was.
always wanted.
$25. I like I've just gotten used to it now. It's like the color.
It's just Ross, but that's okay.
No, it's Ross Dress for Less.
It's Ross. It's Ross. Why does the bourbon blend always make me look like I have a gap in my teeth?
Because you have a gap in your
I do not have a gap in my teeth. I have good fucking teeth. Don't you say I have a gap in my teeth. There's no fucking gap in my teeth. I'm gonna hit you. I have good teeth. Leave me alone.
I kind of want you to hit me. Don says, to be serious, we gather and eat, those of us still alive, and love each other for the best night of the year. Merry Christmas.
Yes.
I enjoy these a lot. Thanks for doing it. Look,
Aw, thank you
what a heartfelt
so much.
message
That
from a
was
stud.
very
I love that.
kind.
And Arona24 says, hope everyone has an amazing holidays. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes.
Knuman says, what up? Call me Biscuit. And
No,
Arona24
it's just
says,
Ross. It's just Ross.
just for less. That's what it says in the sign,
Ross.
Rona.
It's just Ross.
That's what it says in the sign.
Nobody calls it Ross Dress for Less. I'm going to Ross Dress for Less. Everybody goes, I'm going to Ross.
Oh, they go, oh, I know where that is.
Do I go to
on the
TJ
boulevard.
Maxx and More or whatever it is?
Well, if that's what they want it to say, then put it on the fucking sign, and that's what they'll call it.
Oh my God. Do we also say we go to Chick-fil-A closed on Sundays?
If it says it on the main sign,
It
I'll
does
call
say it on the main
All
sign.
right, then if it says it right there, if
Every
it says
single.
in the same font, Chick-fil-A closed on Sundays, I'll call it that.
No, it's not in the same font. It's not in the same font. No.
If it's part of the fucking sign, then
No.
I'll say it.
Every single Chick-fil-A sign says Chick-fil-A closed on Sunday somewhere on it. Because it's like, fuck y'all, we ain't coming here on Sunday. Don't even ask us.
EG says she's going to put a gap in JGT's teeth.
Exactly.
Teeth.
I do not have a gap in my teeth.
In our house, we call them teethus. Did Courtney get new spectacles? Call Me Biscuit says something looks different. Yeah.
Normally I wear my contacts, but my eyeballs was aching. They were a little throbbing, so
Yeah.
I had to keep these suckers on.
So there you go.
Yes.
All right, guys.
We look a little twinsies with our glasses.
We've got Christmas next Thursday,
We do have Christmas next Thursday.
which means we probably won't be doing a show, and then we got New
we're
Year's
definitely not.
Day or New Year's Eve.
It's New Year's Day. New Year's Eve is on the Wednesday. Christmas Eve's on Wednesday. Christmas Day is on Thursday.
Okay. Well,
New Year's Eve on Wednesday. New Year's Day on Thursday.
we'll see. I mean, on New Year's Day, we might be able to do a show that night, but
I mean,
we'll see how it goes.
some of us have to work the next day.
Oh shit!
Like,
Really?
open to close.
Do you really?
Fuck yeah.
Well, you not working tomorrow?
I am working tomorrow, open to close.
Okay.
So, anyway.
I'm glad EG's on my.
Oh,
team, Ross.
please.
Just for love.
No. No.
All right, guys, we'll wrap it up there. So glad to have you guys for this year. And if we don't see you, well, either way, we're going to see you next year. So
Yes.
until then.
So, yes. Here's to 2025. Thank y'all for joining us. And cheers.
Peace and love.